Stefanos Tsitsipas showed up looking like a Greek history teacher. Novak Djokovic lifted his 101st career trophy. And Jelena Djokovic? She couldn't stop laughing. Welcome to Net Rush Report, where we bring you the wildest, funniest, and most emotional stories in tennis, straight from the court to your screen. Now, let's get into this moment that had everyone in Athens talking. Novak Djokovic's 101st career title should have been the headline, and it was. But the real viral moment came from someone who didn't even play, Stefanos Tsitsipas. After Novak's hard-fought win over Lorenzo Musetti in the final of the Hellenic Championships in Athens, Greece's golden boy, Tsitsipas, joined the post-match celebrations. It was Greece's first ATP event in over 3 decades, the last one dating back to 1994, so this wasn't just any event. It was personal. Tsitsipas, sidelined due to his packed season and lingering fitness issues, decided to make a surprise appearance at the trophy ceremony. He strolled onto the court in a crisp white shirt, dark gray trousers, and a pair of rounded eyeglasses, giving off strong professor energy. And that's exactly what he joked about online. Posting a picture of himself alongside Djokovic and Musetti, Tsitsipas captioned it with a cheeky line that fans immediately dubbed history teacher vibes. The internet went wild, but it was Jelena Djokovic's reaction that stole the show. She reshared the image with a series of laughing emojis. Clearly amused by Stefanos' self-aware humor, it wasn't the first time Tsitsipas's off-court personality got attention, but this moment reminded fans just how charismatic and unpredictable he can be. Meanwhile, for Novak Djokovic, the moment was more than just a laugh. It was history. The Serbian legend clinched his 101st ATP title after defeating Musetti in a tight 4-6, 6-3, 7-5 battle. It was a reminder of why, even at this stage of his career, Djokovic remains one of the most relentless competitors the sport has ever seen. Earlier this year, he had already hit the century mark by winning his 100th title in Geneva, beating Hubert Hurkacz. But this one, the Hellenic Championships, felt different. It wasn't just another trophy. It came with cultural weight, marking a historic return of professional tennis to Greece after 31 years. Djokovic's victory speech reflected that sentiment. He praised the Greek fans for their energy and applauded Tsitsipas for helping bring tennis back to Athens. "It's special to play here," Djokovic said. "To see tennis growing in Greece, with Stefanos leading the way, means a lot for our sport." And for the fans, it was a dream. Seeing Djokovic, Tsitsipas, and Musetti together under the Athens sunset, representing 3 different tennis generations. But beneath the celebration was another twist in the ATP Finals race. Djokovic's win in Athens technically knocked Musetti out of contention for the year-end tournament. But in a surprising move, Novak later announced his withdrawal from the ATP Finals, citing fatigue after a long season and wanting to prepare for 2026 with a fresh start. That decision opened the door for Musetti to sneak back into the draw as the final qualifier. It was an unexpected lifeline, though his campaign in Turin began on a sour note with a loss against Taylor Fritz. Still, the Italian was quick to acknowledge Djokovic's role, calling him the toughest competitor and the most respectful champion. It's ironic. Djokovic's victory and subsequent exit reshaped the ATP Finals lineup entirely, once again showing how much impact he has even when he steps away. As for Tsitsipas, the Athens event might have been the most uplifting part of a difficult year. His 2025 season was a mixed bag, flashes of brilliance, followed by frustration. He finally broke his 11-final losing streak in ATP 500 events by winning Dubai, but his Grand Slam and Masters 1000 runs fell flat. He ended the season with a 22-18 record and a steep drop in the rankings, raising questions about whether he can reclaim his spot among the elite in 2026. Yet in Athens, he seemed lighter, happier, and, most importantly, connected to his roots. His decision to show up for Greek fans and celebrate Djokovic's win wasn't about competition, it was about community. That's the part Jelena Djokovic seemed to recognize. Her laughter online wasn't just about the history teacher joke, it was appreciation for a player who, despite his ups and downs, still brings humor and humanity to the game. And let's be honest, tennis needs that right now. With so much intensity surrounding rankings, retirements, and rivalries, these lighthearted moments remind everyone that even the fiercest competitors can share a laugh. Tsitsipas's self-deprecating humor, Djokovic's grace and victory, and Jelena's playful reaction created one of the most relatable moments of the season. Fans filled the comments section with love and jokes of their own. Tsitsipas teaching tennis history 101. Professor Stefanos and his student Novak Djokovic. And one even wrote, "When your class ends with Djokovic winning another title." It's that mix of wit and warmth that keeps the tennis community close-knit, even after long, grueling seasons. And speaking of history, Djokovic just keeps rewriting IT 38. He's now just a handful of titles behind Jimmy Connor's all-time record of 109 ATP wins. Every new victory moves him closer to yet another milestone. And even in moments of humor and lightness, his competitive fire remains unmatched. While Athens gave us plenty of laughter, it also gave tennis another piece of history, one shared between a legend and a next-generation star who knows exactly how to keep things interesting. Jelena Djokovic's laugh summed it all up perfectly, because when Novak's on top, even the funniest side stories seem to sparkle a little brighter. From Stefanos Tsitsipas's history teacher, look to Novak Djokovic's record-breaking run and Jelena's priceless reaction. Athens gave us everything: humor, history, and heart. Thanks for watching NetRush Report, where tennis meets emotion, rivalry meets respect, and every story serves an ace. Until next time, keep your eyes on the court, because in tennis, even the funniest moments make history. Tennis.